Well, hi. Hello. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. And it is New Year's Eve. It is New Year's Eve in Pigeon Forge and the Smoky Mountains. So what is going on? Everything is calm right at the moment. Very calm at the moment. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to get crazy in just a few short hours. Let's take a look and see what's going on here right now. This is the downtown Pigeon Forge. We're just getting ready to pass over the Little Pigeon River. And as you can see, there is quite a bit of traffic to be expected on a New Year's Eve. Now, what I thought I would do today is, because I received over a half a dozen emails, people saying we're on our way up, but we don't want to deal with the Gatlinburg crowd because they made that mistake last year, and some of them didn't even get to really see the fireworks. They were stuck on the roads. Some of them couldn't get through the crowds. Some of them were handicapped and couldn't make their way. Is there an alternative? This is a good opportunity for me to share that with you. Yeah, there are alternatives. And what I'd like to do is show you some of those alternatives right here in Pigeon Forge. Okay, the first thing I would like for you to do is, most likely most of you would be on this road coming into Pigeon Forge. This is Parkway 66. I mean, it's got a lot of names, but this is the main drag-in, okay? As you approach 321, which is coming up at this very next light, what I would like for you to do is make a left at the light, which is Wears Valley Road East. And what it does is it connects to Teaster, and I will show you why. So you make your left here, Wears Valley Road, left is Wears Valley Road East. You'll see the Pink Jeep Tours. That is your landmark, Pink Jeep Tours. I want you to continue a little bit up the way here. And what I'm going to show you some alternatives that, one, you should be comfortable. I can't give any warranties as far as the crowd and how many people will show up. Nobody can. It's usually nothing like Gatlinburg, because Gatlinburg is condensed to a small area, and that does not allow you to get around really easily at all. So the alternative is, there are two right here. Now remember, I told you this is Wears Valley Road East, and it butts up against Teaster Lane, which is what you see the cars across the street at the light. Now you have an option to, excuse me, it says don't walk, and they're walking. Good way to get hit. Okay, you go straight across the street, cross over Teaster, go into the Mountain Mile. Now the reason I'm telling you to go into the Mountain Mile, and I'll explain. As you go into the Mountain Mile, or the town shops they call it, this is higher up than the rest of Pigeon Forge. Now a lot of people go into the island, which is fine, but you're down in a hollow. Up here, there's plenty of parking, as you can see. The stores will be closed, so there'll be no issue with parking. It's not a pay-for parking lot, and a lot of people will be down there. A lot of people will be in the parking lot of the island, which, as you can see, is much lower, because even the wheel, we're up about a quarter of the way of the wheel. So you can find parking up here, and if you point yourself, I'm trying to give you as best directions as I can without being too wordy. This is a great place to walk around, especially tonight. You you bring your chairs, bring a snack along with you, or buy something in these fine stores here, and you can enjoy yourself. Now, if you, there goes that silly train. It's so cool. If you find a parking area in here, which you can see there's a lot of parking, thousands of spaces, thousands. Just off to my right, and I'll point to it in a second. I won't stop at the stop sign. Just off in that direction there is Patriot Park. Patriot Park is in the Old Mill district. Now, you could venture into Old Mill, but that's even more congested because it is a very small park. And it always is jammed with people on either 4th of July, New Year's, or Christmas. Jammed with people. And parking is minimal. There's not a lot of parking spaces. So what you would wind up doing is getting stuck there. And I don't think you want to get stuck, because on New Year's Eve, traffic gets really snarled in this area, no matter where it is. Teaster, Old Mill, Parkway, doesn't matter. Even the Veterans is going to be packed with people because everybody is trying to find the perfect sweet spot. Straight ahead here, where I'm pointing, and you can see where the Tools sign is. See where that is? Right behind there is Patriot Park. The fireworks will be going up way past that sign. Way past that sign. So you can find a spot right in here. Sit down, point yourself that way. Okay, you say, well, maybe I don't want to look at Patriot Park. Maybe you got a personal problem with them or something like that. Maybe you don't like facing southeast. Who knows? So what you do is you find a parking space over here, anywhere here in this area, and straight ahead, Dollywood will be doing their fireworks, and yes, you can see them from here. They shoot right up past those trees, and you could just sit here in nice comfort. There'll be a lot of people here, but you won't have to deal with the crazy traffic leaving Gatlinburg. Now, if you remember last year when I was up there, it took me 90 minutes to get out of the parking garage, and then another hour plus just to get home, because the road back to Pigeon Forge was bumper to bumper, stand still for at least an hour. For a 5-minute ride normally, 5-minute ride, it took me over an hour. So you have an option, not if you don't want to deal with the Gatlinburg crowd. I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying you have an option to take an alternative if you so incline. These people coming in, this Michigan, there's cars coming in from all over. They do not know their way around. So they're going to be slamming into things all over the place looking for fireworks. My suggestion is get up here early, because if you wait too long, you will not be able to find a spot, because there's only so many spots available. And when they're gone, they're gone. You can't pull off on the side of the road. You will get towed away. So you don't even want to do that. And Everything Autos, who's a subscriber, would be more than glad to tow your car or truck away at $250 a pop. That's how they make their living. If you're stupid enough to park somewhere you're not supposed to park, you're going to pay the price. You takes your chances, you pays the price. Now I'm going to take you somewhere else. That's just alternative number one. If you don't like this spot, you go, I don't like it. It's not paved in gold for me and Muffy. I'll take you to another spot. So you exit the Mountain Mile, you make a left, you head towards the island. There's the sign for the island right there. We're not going in there because the parking lot, if you look as we go to the right here, we're not going right, but if you look to the right, it's way down in the hollow. Way down. Look at that. Look how far down that is. I know it's hard to see, but take my word for it, okay? What I want you to do is make a left here. This is Island Drive. Make a left at Island Drive. Right at Home 2, Hilton Home 2, and I can't remember the name of that new hotel that's over there on the right. They're still building it. They're doing pretty good. It looks nice. Looks real nice. They got just off over here. That's LeConte Center. Right behind LeConte Center is Patriot Park. They shoot off fireworks. Then you have Dolly Parton, which is directly opposite. We're southeast. It would be southwest. You want to get over here, and yes, it's going to be a pain in the neck no matter where you go to turn or do anything. I promise you that. You got to watch out. You got to take real care. You make a left here at Island Drive, and then you're going to go right over here. You can go straight, but you can go over here. That's where they park the trolleys, the Funtime Freddy trolleys. Now look at this. This is a huge parking lot. Huge. Cal Ripken Stadium is right up there, right up on that hill. This has, I don't know, got to be a couple of thousand. I've never counted each one. But if you find a spot anywhere over here, interesting, they took the name off the hotel. I wonder if it got sold out to someone else. That's what it looks like. Because normally they had banners all around that hotel. And now I don't see any banners. So, if you find a parking spot up here, this is now almost facing Gatlinburg. We're facing southeast. And Patriot Park is right over there. Just right over there. So you'd be able to, anywhere up here. Now there's parking to that side by the Tesla chargers. Over there would be probably a good spot as well. This is a little higher, but this would be a good spot to go. There are no trespassing signs, so it's not like they just, hey, get out of here, so where are the signs? You know, doesn't matter, you gotta have signs. Law says you gotta have signs, and I don't see any. And they got charging stations and all that stuff. And the cool thing is that you could, if for some reason this is crowded, you could always park down in Pigeon Forge and then take the people mover, which I'll be showing you in a second. This is all brand new. There's the people mover right there. See where that little roofing is? You can walk on the sidewalk to the left, and you go right down to the people mover, and it'll take you right down into LeConte Center, right down to Jake Thomas, and then right out to Parkway. So now here's a suggestion. There's parking. It's just a suggestion. There's all this parking right here. Okay? Here's probably another, I don't know, 500, 800 parking spots in here. I mean, look at that. Look at all this parking. Look at all this parking. Even if you parked down on the road and walked up here, you could stand here because you can walk on the people mover anytime. There's no closing time to it all. Stand right here. There's the sidewalk. Probably take your chairs. Nobody's going to say anything. I'd be sitting right here personally. And right there, you're going to see fireworks right there. It's beautiful. You got the Smoky Mountains in the background, right? You got the beautiful Smoky Mountains. It's gorgeous. And you won't have to deal with the traffic. I really don't want you to, because people were telling me, because we have several people who are handicapped, and they can't deal with the crowd. And I understand that. And there was a time that I couldn't walk either. I couldn't go in crowds. I'd fall over. And it's an easy in, easy out. There's 2 ways to get in, 2 ways to get out of here. and it's wide. Sure, you're gonna hit traffic. Sure, you are. You know, it's not gonna be an ocean cruise for you to get out of here. But you got to do what you got to do. You want to get in, you want to get out. Okay, fine. There's that new hotel. There are no signs on this at all. So I'm just guessing this has been sold to somebody. But here you go. This is the two places I wanted to show you. Now, there are other places along this road, but these are the high points that you will be able to see fireworks. You could even park along anywhere. Just find a spot in here, and you can go sit out in the field. Nobody is going to bother you if you sit out in that field, and the fireworks will be right there. Not a lot of people know about this, so what I'm doing is letting the cat out of the bag. Because I feel bad for the people who go, I don't want to deal with the big crowd in Gatlinburg, and there's really no other place. But as you can see, this is pretty high up here. This is very high up. So if you parked anywhere in here, took your chair and sat out there, nobody is going to bother you. Nobody. They don't do that here. They don't harass you. The police here are very good people. You know, they want you to have a good time. They don't want you to have a bad experience. There's the trolleys. You're right next to, if you're trying to figure out where you are, right next to True, the Hilton True, and then Hilton Home 2 Suites by Hilton. This is Home 2 Suites by Hilton. They're right next to each other. You just turn up this road. You're going to get a nice view of Dolly Parton, Dollywood, and you're going to get Patriot Park. You'll have two fireworks displays to go through. And that's not bad at all. I don't think that's bad at all. Because you don't, straight ahead is the island. And watch that car just disappear down in a hollow. Look at that. Gone. You're not going to see anything. You're down below everything now. That's not where I want to sit. I think we did that the first year. Miss Marie and I, we know anything about this place. And we kind of followed the traffic. And I go, why are all these people down in a hollow? When the higher up you are, the more you see. I don't know, it was like lemmings. Everybody followed the traffic. And I go, this is stupid. We got to go to high ground, but we couldn't get out of there. The parking lot was completely packed. The traffic was not moving. I'm going, this sucks. See, right now, I'm facing Gatlinburg, and Patriot Park is at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, if you're using a clock, is 12 o'clock north, just to right there. And look at all the traffic already. And it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. Only 3:30. So we got 8.5, almost 9 hours before midnight. Where are all these people going to go? They're going to find a place to go. One thing that I had always promised you, and I believe I'm living up to my agreement with you, the viewer, the subscriber, I would bring you informative, educational, fun, exciting videos of every imaginable type. And that I have been doing for over a year and 7 months, going on to a year and 8 months now. And I know that sometimes I get grief from people who go, you need to do more restaurant and all this. No, I'm not. There's enough YouTubers doing restaurants that I don't need to do that. My taste buds aren't your taste buds, aren't their taste buds. So I may tell you this is good, and you may go there and say you told me it was good. So I don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother hornet's nest, because I've seen people's comments, you know, on other tubers. You said this was good, now it's not good, I had a terrible experience. You know, Miss Marie and I will go to some places, we'll share that with you, but this is not a mukbanging channel, okay? We bring you the Smoky Mountains, the good and the bad. Okay, it's not going to always be rainbows and butterflies. I'm going to tell you when it's not good, and I'm going to tell you when it is good. Now there's the people mover I was telling you about before. Let me twist this around that way. See that? That's the people mover. LeConte Center is to the right, and you could walk over that. And I highly suggest you do this. Park your car somewhere. Park it at Walgreens, whatever. Walk up the people mover, go to that high spot there, and you'll see fireworks. When you're done, you walk back if you want, if you can walk, and it is handicap accessible, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you go home. You say, wow, look at that. We avoided all that craziness. Because if you are going up to Gatlinburg tonight, there is a record crowd already there and heading that way as well. You are going to be there to the wee hours of the morning. This I am sure of. But some people like that. That's fine. Go ahead, enjoy that. But some people can't or don't. And for those people, I give you an alternative. And if you like this, if you've been informed and enlightened with this information, please like, comment, and subscribe. That's all we ask. We don't make you do anything. We don't make you send us money. We don't do that. We don't believe in that, and we're never going to. All right? We don't, in fact, that's not even activated on our account. We don't accept money, and we don't accept pay and play, they call it. I get people sending me coffee and stuff like that. That's just nice. That's just being good people. I don't have a problem with that. But when the problem with a Patreon account, or having the super chats and all that crap, people send you something and then expect something. They expect you to do what they want you to do, and I don't believe in that. I'm going to shoot what I want without any reservations, saying, well, this person may not like that, and they may unsubscribe, or they won't send me some more money. If you're doing this for the money, you really are in the wrong place. This is not your future. There's no retirement plan in YouTube. Sure, you may make some money. Sure, definitely. If you got the numbers and you're monetized, yeah, you'll make some money. But it's not long term. I mean, if I hit 80, the last thing I think people are going to be doing is watching my videos. So if I depend on this as my retirement, man, did I make a stupid decision. And you too. If you people think this is how you're going to retire, remember that YouTube, just like everything else, is unforgiving. And not that they're bad. The people that watch are very fickle. They love you today, they hate you tomorrow. Plenty of cases of that out there. They love you, then they hate you, and then it affects your bottom line. So right now, if you like what you're seeing, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. I love doing this stuff for you. I'm out here in the thick of it. You're home watching it. You don't have to get aggravated. I'll get aggravated. And me too. See? Joe too. But Joe's always aggravated. Just look at all the traffic. It's 3:34 on a Friday. It's just normal craziness, and then the craziness is going to happen very, very shortly. Oh man, I feel for the people that are stuck in Gatlinburg. I really do. I really, really, really do. And of course, this is Teaster, and right now we're heading we're heading in the same direction as I was pointing to you, where the fireworks are. And straight ahead, right where that trolley is, I know there's a car, but there's a trolley in front of it, that's Old Mill Avenue. And that's where Patriot Park is. And I'm going to show you that. I want you to see Patriot Park. Because a lot of people go there, and there's no reason you can't. You want to get in the thick of things, I have no problem with that. Go right ahead, have fun, enjoy your life. That's what it's all about. But it's very small, and it's first come, first serve. Now, I don't know if they're charging the park this year. I don't know what they're up to. Things change on a dime in this town. So here it is. This is Old Mill Avenue. Patriot Park is to my left. I'm going to show it to you, and we'll see what's going on. Show me too. Okay, Joe, I'll show you too. All right, this is Patriot Park. I'm just randomly turning. Okay, already the place is packed. All right, a couple of spots here and there. For the most part, from my past experience, these people are staying here. They're not going anywhere. They've already got their spot. They're staying here till midnight. They're probably walking around town, having dinner. You've got one handicap spot. And a lot of people, right there, there's a lot of people. Look, if you're the type of person, and I know DJI is, you see a car that doesn't have a placard or a handicap license plate, call the cops. This is Patriot Park right here. I just want to point this out to you. This is Patriot Park. They've got it cordoned off, and the fireworks will be back in that area where you see the fencing. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can't really zoom in because I have it on anti-shake, but that's where they'll be launching the fireworks from. And this place will be nothing but people. There's actually already people outside just standing there waiting for, I guess, 9 hours. No, I don't know how many more hours it is. But there's not a lot of parking in this place. Not a lot of parking. In fact, most of the spots are already taken. So there's 8.5 hours to go, and already the place is packed. I'll give you another, and this is the Old Mill Restaurant parking over here. Now they'll be closed, I'm sure, sometime around 9, 10 o'clock, and then some spots will free up. But there is Patriot Park. There's the sign. There's where they've got it all lit up with Christmassy, but that's where everything will happen tonight there. But parking, once again, first come, first serve. If you can find a spot, you're lucky. Whether you find a spot, no guarantee. And very close to Parkway, because here's the old mill right here. There's the Old Mill Restaurant. I'm sure they're packed today. I am 100% positive they are packed. Go underneath, got a 9-foot clearance. So if you have a 10-foot clearance, you're going to wipe the top of your truck off. Pay attention. Pay attention. Yeah, there's people waiting. They're ready to get in. Yeah. Not too much of a line, but there is a line. All these people are waiting for their call to the Old Mill Restaurant. Wherever you see people just sitting and standing, they're just waiting. A lot of stores will be closing early today, which is good for the workers because they get some time off. I understand that. Bad for traffic because people will be going nowhere, just aimlessly driving around. So if you are lucky enough to have already secured your spot, you're doing fine. But I can't guarantee how long the spots are going to be here. And there's lots of people, lots and lots of people. And getting out is very, very difficult. Party of 4, party of 4, party of 3. And this is Old Mill Avenue again. I just wanted to show you some alternatives, okay? And that meant a lot to me that you have those options because everybody, excuse me, signage is raising heck with me in this weather. The chances of all of you making it to Gatlinburg would be slim to none. There's only so much room, so many parking spots, so much space. A lot of you will go up there like many people and get stuck on the road. You'll just be stuck on the road, not going anywhere. And that'll be a bad experience. I don't want you to have a bad experience when you come to the Smoky Mountains. So I give you alternatives. And these alternatives are sound, tried, tested and true. You will not you'll not go wrong if you just follow my directions for shortcuts. And when I give you these little pearls of wisdom, it's because I made the mistake, and I got stuck, and I said I've got to find an alternative to doing this next time. And I share it with you people. I'm not afraid to share anything with you. I don't have a dog in this hunt, okay? I don't make my living from this. So I'm not fighting for crumbs like everyone else is fighting for crumbs. This is just a lot of fun for me. So hopefully you enjoyed my little alternative to getting stuck in the crazy crowds of Gatlinburg. If you did, comment to me. If you haven't subscribed, I would so appreciate that. And if you like it, hit the like button and share it with a friend. Always share these with friends. I've had so many people say, oh, I sent it over here to that one and my uncle, my aunt and all that, and then they became subscribers. So like, comment, and share, and I appreciate that. And you guys have a happy new year, and you'll be hearing from Miss Marie and I very shortly. So don't go away too far, okay? Because we're right down the street from you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway, and we will see you again very, very soon. Bye, everybody, and Happy New Year.